Welcome back, everybody, for another brand new video. Today we're shaking things up a little bit. I'm not going to be on camera like normal, but we are going to be taking a look at the Back 4 Blood gameplay from the beta over the past weekend. The recording you're seeing is from the PlayStation 5 that I captured through the recording software on there, so if it does look a little janky, that's probably why. I do not have my Elgato set up, but just wanted to show you guys some gameplay that I captured, share my thoughts, and give you my first impressions of the game. If you guys do enjoy the video, please be sure to smash the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing to the channel if you guys are new here, and turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss uploads. As always, in the rundown, like we always give, if you are a new subscriber here, make sure to just comment that down below. Let us know you're a new subscriber to the channel so we can kind of welcome you here properly. Be on the lookout for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. We're going to be giving away a PS5 DualSense controller or something else if you guys do not have a PlayStation 5. And if you do have any video recommendations of news you want to cover on the channel, or any kind of just game topics you love that you want us to take a deep dive into, please be sure to just leave those recommendations down below. But without further ado, let's continue on with this gameplay. Back 4 Blood is an upcoming multiplayer first-person shooter game developed by Turtle Rock Studios and published by Warner Bros. And Interactive Entertainment. It is slated for release on October 12th, 2021 It is slated for release on October 12th, 2021 for Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. The game has been considered to be the spiritual successor to the Left 4 Dead, as it is developed by the creators of the original game. It features largely identical gameplay. The game was announced at the Game Awards 2020. The game came nearly a decade after Turtle Rock Studios split from Valve, who published both the Left 4 Dead titles, and it reestablished itself as its own independent studio. The game takes place after a worldwide outbreak caused by a newly discovered parasite, which is heavily implied to be of alien origin. Most of humanity has been infected and turned into the Ridden, leaving players in a post-apocalyptic world. In this world, a group of veterans called the Cleaners come together to fight off the zombies. The Cleaners' names are Walker, Holly, Hoffman, Evangelo, Carly, Doc, Jim, and Mom. So what you're watching right now, I believe, is the second mission through the first, series where you're looking to get to a bridge to leave the whatever city you're in. I can't remember the name of it. You start in with 4 people. I did play with just random queuing online. When you do begin the game, you usually go to the little training area and practice with your weapons and all that stuff. And then you queue in with people. It was a little hard with random queuing. You're going to want to play this game with some people because it's a little frustrating with people not actually actively playing the role of the person they're supposed to be being. They're kind of just sometimes just sit around. They're just going to try to go for kills. Sometimes they're just trolling and they don't really play. Like I said, they don't play the game. And so it can make it a little frustrating when things do get challenging to try and get through that stuff. But it is still fun nonetheless. I think it's definitely going to be a lot of fun once you can get some friends on the game. One thing I did notice, and it's obviously a huge step up from the Left 4 Dead series, is the gunplay. So the guns, especially, like I said, when you start the game, go and play in the firing range. All the weapons are in there with all the attachments. You can kind of get a good feel for everything, and it's really fun with the PlayStation 5 haptics. You still get the adaptive triggers that are going to be bouncing when you're holding down the full autos. The snipers and shotguns have a little bit more pull resistance in the trigger, so it's a really fun experience, especially with things start to heat up. You're kind of feeling everything in your hands. The audio's been great so far. I know they did have a little hiccup with an audio that did sound like it wasn't saying what it was supposed to be saying, and it sounded like a racial slur, and that has been removed from the games, fortunately. But that is kind of bad that in the first beta over the weekend they had something like that happen, and it's probably very unintentional, but still, nonetheless, it can be very annoying. Getting back to the gunplay though, like I said, after the firing range, once you start playing, the guns are limited when you're playing throughout the missions. You actually have to find the weapons and the attachments. You don't, get to customize your class right off the rip, which, maybe down the road, once you kind of build your character up a little bit more, it might allow you to start doing that, but from what I've experienced, the silenced pistol I was using in the gameplay, I had to find, and then the M4A1, or M4 carbine, whatever it's called, again, I had to find that on the ground. But it does stay with you as you progress through the missions. One thing, like I said, about the gunplay that was like way a step up from the Left 4 Dead, obviously you can start to ADS now, which is a huge improvement, but the guns actually feel very good. I don't know what it is, but for most first-person shooters that aren't like a Call of Duty, sometimes the guns can feel clunky and bouncy and just not a smooth experience. This game felt like the gunplay could easily be in a Call of Duty. It's, snappy, it's fast-paced, the recoil patterns aren't too hard to keep up with, and just overall, for the main point of the game, shooting guns at zombies, the gunplay was amazing. Now, the zombies have a couple different types. There's like your little main ones. You kind of just run around and you can usually one-tap them in the head. Then you have some brutes that are kind of a little bit harder to kill. And they can cause explosive damage. And then towards the bridge, you can you run into a zombie that has like this giant like elastic arm that can grab you and then put you in this trap. And your teammates actually have to come in rescue you out of it. Otherwise, if you don't, your character will be downed and then you'll have to wait for an actual revive. So the different zombie types is, a little bit of a challenge, and it kind of adds a good mix. It's not just hordes. I remember in Left 4 Dead you had like the witches and stuff, but this definitely adds a little bit more variety to the enemies you're going to be facing in these missions, as well as a couple boss fights you'll run into. I believe in the second or third mission, through this first chapter of the game, you run it when you get to a part with a tunnel. It's like a bridge tunnel area. You will be experiencing a boss fight that it's a little fun. It's like I said, it's definitely fun. It's a challenge, but you want to be playing with your friends or in communication with everyone, because it can get a little frustrating trying to coordinate actual tactics to the game when you just have people going for kills. It does get a little frustrating. I didn't find ammo and resources really to be scarce at all. I never really felt like I ran out of ammo, which was good. I know that can be definitely frustrating in a game like this when you're fighting off hordes of zombies. The biggest thing is to learn the damage patterns. Like these little ones, you can usually 1-tap to 3-tap in the head, and you're not running through ammo, but most people are going to end up doing the normal spray and pray. There is a point system as well for each kill, or if you end up rescuing a teammate, you finish you complete a task that's kind of within the pipeline of what you're doing. You do earn points, and then that allows you to earn cards as you join each mission. You'll be able to add little battle cards to your character, which in turn are going to give you more abilities to kind of aid you in completing these missions. Overall, this game, my initial impressions are amazing gunplay. It really gives somewhat of a challenge depending on the difficulty you pick. Like I said, you're gonna want to be playing with friends, but overall, I highly recommend, if you can get your hands on it, definitely do it. It's gonna be a fun experience. Definitely have a good squad. Enjoy the game. I definitely think when this game comes out, I'm going to be this isn't my normal type of first-person shooter I like to play. I'm not a big I played the Left 4 Dead games, but it wasn't my go-to after school game at the time. Modern Warfare 2 at the time was what I was playing. So Back 4 Blood, like I said, I enjoyed the beta. I really think I did. Whether I'll buy it off release, I don't think I will, just because I don't have time with other things I'm playing, as well as what my friends play, that I'm going to be wanting to hop into this by myself, solo queuing it. However, if it does end up on sale down the line, during a PlayStation Plus holiday sale, or, whatever the case may be, I'm definitely going to try to just snag it. It's definitely a fun thing to have in your inventory. It's not, like I said, it's not too challenging if you don't ramp the difficulty up, so you can kind of play it mindlessly. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the game. If you guys if you guys got your hands on the beta this weekend and enjoyed it, let me know what you guys think down below. Did you have fun with the beta? Do you think there's some improvements? Give me your overall thoughts in the comments down below. As always, if you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as it helps the channel grow. We've seen substantial growth this month. It's been amazing. I thank you all so much for the support. If you guys are new subscribers, just let us know down in the comments so we can welcome you here. And be on the lookout for the giveaway. As always, the details are in the description. Leave us recommendations. If there's any gaming news you want covered, something you enjoy, and, we can all kind of get behind it here, I'd love to cover it for you on the channel and take a deep dive into it. As always, my name is Ross, and I will see you guys in the next video.